Yeah. Hello, everyone. And I pray that God Almighty will guide and protect each and every one of us as we make our decisions every day. Please, this video I am making here is not just to insult people, but I just want to say the truth, because the truth is always painful, but that's what everybody wants to hear. Okay. I might not be able to concentrate properly, but because I'm doing exercise. But anyway, that's by the way. Please, fellow Nigerians, can we just stop disrespecting ourselves? I don't know if I would say that all of us, or few of us, or majority of us, or most of us are somehow hypnotized. I don't know if this is how I'm going to put it. Or, good morning, Tasha. How? Yeah, good morning. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my sister. So, I really don't know how to put it. But anyway, let me just say it straight. We are behaving as if we are hypnotized and we have forgotten ourselves and no longer able to decide what is good and what is right. And we don't know our right and left any longer. The reason I'm saying this is because if you look at what is happening in Nigeria, you will find out that Nigerians behave like they are cursed. Imagine how the government generally decided to treat all of us. What are they doing? I have been saying this, that they weaponize poverty. What I mean by weaponizing poverty, maybe people don't understand it. That means they purposely make us to feel sad and bad and not making the economy and things life better for us. They will just keep it straight for quite a longer time, a longer period, so that we will not get immune to poverty and hardship. And then we become weak, we become vulnerable, that we are now unable to lift our hands to fetch or see what is right for us and take it. Rather, we will now depend on them. That is just the purpose of it, making us to depend and rely on them to provide food for us, to provide everything that we're going to eat. This is what this government are doing, and that's exactly the way the Northerners have been designed, that they will just be the boss. The elite there, the so-called elite, will be the boss to control the life of others and send them to be their peasant farmers and all the rest of them, fetch what they will eat, serve them while they be on top, and they will keep marginalizing them into poverty so that they will be able to be controlling them. What is all this? Just for the purpose of, let me be in control, me and my family. Let us control them. Let us be in power. Let them be our puppet. This is exactly how they are designed in the northern area. This is not disrespecting the northern people. There are some of them who have escaped this process or this method of lifestyle and then run away from there and start their own life. They don't want people to be, they don't want to depend on others. They want to be the power of themselves and control their mind. Now, you can see that they are just moving it to the whole nation. That's what they are now trying to do, that everywhere in Nigeria we have this same lifestyle of them controlling everybody, them impoverishing everybody. This is what they're doing. Only those few who they feel that they are weak, they are not going to, when they start getting up, they are not going to use the power or the money they have to control them. Then those people are the ones they will bring closer to themselves, so that they will continue from where they stop. If actually their family members are not going to take up from where they only groom their own family members, and then let the power continue. Even when they know that one day power will just leave them, they will leave power and they will go away. But still, they want to put a legacy that they have family members that will take control. And as a result of that, whatever they put in place, whatever they decide, that's what they are going to do. But it is foolish enough for someone that calls himself a Senate president. Akpabio, let me call your name. You're one of the most foolish human beings on earth. You know why? you allow others to manipulate your brain and use you against the whole nation. But you think you're clever. No, you're not being clever. You are a puppet. You are someone that have sold your own mind and sold yourself. You're a slave. You're a boy. You are just a maid to those in power. They use you against your will. When you were governor, people praised you that you did well. But now you came into the place that is you're supposed to serve your nation and then bow down and then go away and have a legacy that you did well. Instead, you're rubbishing yourself by now becoming a criminal. What is the meaning of criminal? Being a criminal or criminality. That means when you stop obeying the constitution of a nation, you are no longer practicing what is supposed to be done by the law. You are no longer following the rule of law. That is criminality. And that is what you and this APC government led by the president, Tinubu, that's what you people are doing. You are now criminals in power. You can see how you people have just cornered the whole country into your own control, just because you people are not powerful, but only because you people hold the arms that controls the nation. You people hold all the sectors in the economy. You people hold the gun. You people can decide who will live, who will not live. Freedom of people are all in your hands, because the military, the force, the security agents, the judiciary, the so-called NINEC, that's what I call them, non-independent electoral commission, are all in your hands. The judiciary are the most shameful that have decided to compromise, and then you people are now using them to seize power into your own hand and control and decide what you are going to do in life. And when we say go to court, why? Look at Wike has already built houses in the name of not just building houses for judges. Why not build houses for doctors, teachers, other people, soldiers, and all the rest of them? But the main people, because you know that we are supposed to be controlled and ruled by the rule of law. And those who are there, the judges, the justice system, the judiciary system, are the people that will decide what happens, because we're in a democratic setting, right? Go to court, and they want to decide. So you decide to bribe them, you decide to corrupt them. That is why you're building houses for them and making everything. When you appease someone with such kind of gift that is not in the constitution, even if it is, you're not the right person to do it, but you're doing it, you're just buying favor so that they will also favor you. Right? Okay. Now, you have captured everywhere. But unfortunately, you didn't capture the people. But you forced the people to align with your people's decision. What is the decision of trying to change the electoral system, trying to change everything in your own favor, so that you people will remain in power? Nothing more. That's what you guys have decided to do in your life. Nothing more. Now, living this kind of lifestyle, you think is good for the whole nation? You think is good for God who made you, if at all you people believe in God? If you think is good for the nature that we all are inside, that's not good. That's unfair. How you people have destroyed the nation. But also, another set of foolish people in life are those who support, who knows all these things, but decide to bow and then give up and start following this government and supporting them and applauding them, that now what is abnormal becomes a norm in the society. Why will such a thing happen? And when you speak, they'll call you cyberbullying. They will say the art of cybercrime, that you have defaulted. You are now supposed to be arrested, blah, 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 and all the rest of them. Making law to suit them, putting into what is not supposed to be the law into a law, forcing it to be there in order to favor you people's innermost deceitful mind. That is all that is happening in Nigeria. And then when Tinubu comes out, you come, the people, I have to sign into law what the people majority have decided. No, that is not true. But you think that most Nigerians that are clever, they are stupid. They are not. They are still smarter than all of you. However, they have no other powers. And I keep hearing all these journalists and all these media people saying that the opposition are not doing what is right. They are not trying. I see his name, Rufai, blasting them, this, blah, blah, blah. Rufai, you're getting it wrong. Stop that. Tell the people that are really at fault. Tell them that you are the one. Yeah, sometimes you are spoken, but sometimes you try to conserve. How do I put it? That you are trying to manage the truth in order not to be as if you are lambasting them too much. Feel free, 100% lambast them, finish them, tell them what they are doing that is wrong. It is not the opposition. The opposition have been caged. If they talk, if they do anything, look at what the Tinubu government is putting into law so that everyone will now say is in the law. Who is doing it? It is Akpabio and Tinubu. The government executive and the legislative are the one making everything to be as if it's supposed to be obeying the constitution. That's not true. That's the people, not the opposition. What will the opposition do when they have tried and already look at how they are trying to match every political settings into one particular system, force them to bow by them. Just tell me, how come on earth someone is just promulgating a law, decree, and pass it on immediately that they are trying to transform or reform the electoral system, that any political party that didn't do this should immediately end this, just trying to do these things in order to make it very difficult for all others to survive so that they will be the only competitor. Tell me, and you're blaming the opposition. Look at how they're arresting people here and there. Yeah, if you do something wrong, of course, why not hold you? But now we're hearing the rumor that they are giving El-Rufai condition, which means they know that it is not true, but they are just trying to prosecute him because he's against them. How about Yahaya Bello's case? Up till now, just because he's an APC. How about former governor of Delta State? Many of them, immediately they have looked around. There's no way to hold Peter Obi. That's why they have not been able to nail him and arrest him. That is it. Just imagine a nation, and some people look at this man called Dr. Ruben Abati. We don't know whether he's a journalist or he's trying to canvass for appointment, thinking that maybe if Tinubu wins again, then he will have more years and appoint him in one way or the other. That's what he's looking for, indirectly. Because if you hear most of his comment, you will see that he is a kind of a party member, APC ticket member in that media house. All these things are wrong. They will not learn it. Instead, the ladies there are the one trying to do their best. It is a shame that we allow Americans to come to help us. Sharing rice here and there, city boy, this sharing whatever. When they make you become so poor, so down, then you have no other alternative except when they bring the food on your table, you say, this person that bringing food will under this condition, God bless this person, because you have already given up. That is how they design the nation and the economy to be, so that every time they will come again and then ask you for their vote, and they will give you that food, you vote for them and allow them to continue to be in power and doing everything. Why not Nigerians change their mind? You're seeing everything in just written on the blackboard. They are clearly seen with white chalk. It's a blackboard written with white chalk. You're seeing it. If it is a whiteboard, it's written in a blackboard, transparent. Everybody is seeing it, that truly these people are not doing well. It is everywhere. Imagine insecurity. Immediately this blast happened, this man was still in Nigeria and he heard about it, and he would have cancelled if the nation, the people, the citizens are more important than that his trip. He would have cancelled that trip or put it a hold and said, please, in my language we say, a person that had the house is burning does not go to chase the rat. But this man left and started going to chase the rat. Why? Because he feels that you people are not important. He called it a la carte. Just grab it, steal it. He doesn't believe in democracy. But he pretended. Before, maybe he believed in it. Anyway, he has said it that he doesn't believe in one Nigeria. So, indirectly, he's trying to put it in a way to disintegrate all of us. But every day, you people are going on the internet, catching people, looking for people to arrest for a threat to national security. Why? The government is the perpetrator of the threat to national security. Look at the people they put in place. Since you know that this thing is not working well, you know what you are going to do to make sure to arrest the situation of this insecurity in Nigeria, but you will not do it. Why? Because you are the person, you are the people, you are the one organizing this insecurity at the head, at the real flag on top of it. You can't stop it, because that's where you are using to cage all of us. That is the weapon you people are using to cage all of us. You know the problem? The problem in Nigeria is that truly they want to Islamize the nation. They want Nigeria to be like Afghanistan and all the rest of them. Unfortunately, people are not bowing to that. And then these people are using insurgents, those hardcore bigots in religious activities are the one now trying to put fear on people. They are trying to make sure that they silence, threaten people for them to bow, and then they will easily convert Nigeria into what they are going to do. They put fear in them. When you see that you're going to be bombed, you're going to be killed, these people, they arm them. The Nigerian government is arming these people indirectly. They are the one. Hence, you have the powers. You can stop, but you refuse not to stop. You decide not to stop, so that they will be go along. Then you align with them, giving them whatever support they need. You know how to stop it. You know the problem. Then allowing Sharia. That is what Buhari did. And now you came in and indirectly supporting and pushing all these things. And people are not seeing it as anything. When this issue, the era of APC came up, I said, if they put Buhari there, he's going to Islamize Nigeria. But people thought I was joking. And it is happening now. And now we are refusing. Problem, insurgents and terrorist act is going on just to threaten and silence the people. But anyway, this is not in the hands of God, because people keep praying every day. Oh, we pray to God for God to do this, God to do that. This is not the problem of God. This is not what God is going to solve for us. It's not his jurisdiction to handle this. It is us. We human beings, Nigerians, decide that we don't want this kind of lifestyle. Then we put a stop to it. You see, they have caged everywhere. Tinubu has planned everything. He has already rigged the 2027 election already by making illegality to become illegal, by making abnormality to become a norm, and put it in the system, in the Nigerian constitution. Then Tinubu, with the help of Akpabio, they perfected everything. And when you go against that illegality that they have legalized, then you now become the one that is going to be arrested and seize your freedom, that you are going against the law. While as they are the one that are going against the law. Anyway, Nigerians, it is left for all of us to decide whether we are going to allow this to continue. This man called Peter Aka, Nigerian, that he wants Nigeria to be in, that Bini guy, the guy is doing great. People should support him, rally around and come around and see. Let us see in one way or the other, protest in a peaceful way. Because you cannot use chaotic sin or chaotic style to get remedy for something that's supposed to be in order. Just like what Trump is doing in Iran and all the rest of them in Venezuela. That's not, you can't use abnormality to get something to normal, to the norm aspect of it. No, that's no. It will still backfire because it was not gotten in a right form. Therefore, I am calling on everyone to use a peaceful way, protest against all this illegality, all these criminals in power. They are criminals. What is the meaning of criminal? Once again, let me define it. Let me let people to understand the meaning of criminality. Criminality is when you go against the rule of law, and you can see it that they are going against the rule of law. So this is not the rule of law any longer. Rather, they are now trying to change things to make it in order to perfect the condition they want it to be. They are conditioning our system now into favoring what they planned and what that is in their heart. And that, what is it? To continue to be in power, to continue to be in control, to continue to be the only court to crow. Nigerians, sit up, rise up in a peaceful way and take back your nation. That is all. Election is coming. They are doing everything. They are now giving you bags of rice and sharing everything. I saw one woman just fooling herself. Oh, my family, and this is that we follow. Look, let me tell you that things are tough for you, and you got a fridge, and you got a this, does not mean you have lost your senses. That know that these are the same people that put you into this condition that you are. And just because they gave you something that is supposed to be for you, and you're applauding them, that your family, your whole life, you will vote somebody that has made you to become a puppet, that has made you to become a beggar in your own nation that is rich and rich by nature, by God, and they're taking away what belongs to you, what you're supposed to have, and now they're coming back to give it to you because they have just made you weak, and you're applauding them that you and your whole life will remain in poverty. You and your whole life will remain being a receiver than giving out. It is a shame on you, that woman, really. Because if anybody tells me don't blame the woman, no, why won't I blame her? Will you, because that you don't have money and you go and steal? And you say, when you're being caught, you say, don't blame the person who stole, that he wants to leave. No, that is not it. So please, let us stop all this abnormality and fooling ourselves. Get it, take whatever they're going to, whether it is an oath they have swear, they swear with that money that any person who took it, we must surely vote for them. Take it, it belongs to you, it belongs to all of us, and nothing bad will happen to you, because if nothing bad has not happened to them, it will also not happen to you. So let us get back our country. It belongs to all of us, for anyone. Look at how beautiful this environment is. No insecurity. You see it, you look at people there doing exercise. These are elderly people. You see them doing exercise in the place they are living. Everything is in order. Everything is in order. This is how government that is meant to survive and uphold life help their citizens, and not ours enjoying, politicizing instead of governing. This is not acceptable. Thank you, Nigerians.